Yo, what's good YouTube? Back with another video. Today we're gonna be reacting to this delinquent Mizzy. If you haven't heard about this guy Mizzy, I don't know what's going on. You're sleeping, especially from the UK. But he's international at this point. He's an international delinquent. Basically, this guy is just an off-brand Walmart, Lidl's, B-Tech, however you wanna call it, Kirkland version of Boot Gang.
Ah, get it out! Ah, get it out! Get it out! Get it out!
If you don't know about Boot Gang, you're too young. Back in the day, Boot Gang was a menace, running around, do whatever he wanted. That's exactly what this guy does. He just does anything that can garner attention. He's on an interview with big Piers Morgan. I don't know how he made it here, but he's made it here. So we're just gonna react to it. Let's do it. I almost forgot. Before we start, like, comment, subscribe, share it to your mom, share it to your dad, share it to your dad's mom's dog.
Let's get this out of the way first. I apologise. You see this situation that blew up on the internet, the walking into random houses? The next day, I apologised to the woman because I felt bad, innit? Like, deeper than social media. Like, it went deeper than social media. That's why I didn't record it. She recorded me apologising to her. I told her sorry, and she explained that she was terrified because her children were in the house. And I understood it.
What were you doing in the house?
What was I doing in the house? I don't know. It was a stupid video. Like, I got peer pressured to say.
Bro said peer pressured. Bro said peer. This is, by the way, this is a grown man. Okay, I know he's young. I'm young. But bro is 18 years old. This is not no 16-year-old. Because trust me, when I was younger, I used to do stupid shit as well. But I've never done some shit like on this level. No one could peer pressure me into walking to someone else's house. Like, there has to be a line in your joke. In my opinion, a prank is not a prank if you can't take it back or like there's no serious damage done. It's not a prank. If there's serious damage done, it's not a prank. Like, and it's not in good faith. There's nothing funny about it. You walking into my house where my kids lay and my wife lays with 3 other men, because you gotta understand, it's not just him walking. You're focused on him because he's the main character in the scenario, but there's actually multiple. Can you imagine you're just chilling, yeah, with your wife, and you have kids in your house, and 4 black men just walk into your house, bro, unattended, just randomly walk in? What are you gonna assume? They could be there for any reason. They could be there to rob you. They could be there to do something to your wife, to do something to your kids. This could never run in the States. This runs because in the UK, the laws are so weak. Someone could walk into your house and you can't shoot them dead. As soon as you walk into my house, you're trespassing. I should be able to do what I need to do to protect my people and my family, but you can't. Bro walked into someone else's house, uninvited, trespassed, left with his life, and then got £365 fine. What is that? That's why he's continued doing shit like this since this incident, because he's like, wait a minute. I can walk to someone's house, get loads of clout, loads of views, loads of attention, fame, success, a little bit. I'm not saying he's like viral, but you know, he's done his thing. He's on Piers Morgan, he's on TV. And all he's gonna get as a repercussion is like less than £400. Like, think about it. Would you pay £400 to be on Piers Morgan? Would you pay £400 to get millions of views? Yes. Fuck it. Take my £400. That's how he's seeing this. He's gonna continue because what type of punishment? There's no deterrent. That's not deterrent, G. Fling him in prison for a month. You're not giving him a reason not to do it, so he's gonna continue.
You went through their door, right? But it's not your house. You're not supposed to be in there.
Oh, no shit.
You are causing a lot of alarm to that poor woman and to her children who are in the house. You then terrorise this poor elderly woman and take her dog away. You leapfrog over the top of an Orthodox Jewish man standing at the side of the road minding his own business. You go up to women in the street and say, do you want to die?
It wasn't a woman, it was a man. And she even
There were also women that you did this to.
There was maybe a woman there, but I only say it to the man.
Right. You shouldn't be saying it to anybody.
Fair enough, but
why, in the name of so-called prankster humour, why cause so much alarm and distress to so many people? Do you get your kicks out of doing that?
Not necessarily, but you could say that this whole public outroar just makes me laugh because people are getting hurt over something that didn't happen to them.
Bro, are you hearing his point? His point is, yo, people shouldn't be mad because it didn't happen to them. Why are you mad about slavery? You wasn't even there. Why was you mad about 9/11? You weren't even there. You weren't even born. What type of mindset is this, bro? You're only allowed to get mad at stuff as a human if you personally go through it. When you see something that's unjust on the internet, I'm not allowed to be mad at it because I'm not involved. Bro, what type of shit is this? Someone should come punch your mum in the face, yeah? And I hope you don't have no complaints because it's not you, it's your mum.
People are getting hurt over something that didn't happen to them. Everyone acts like they have this persona like they don't care, social media is a facade, this, that and the other. But when me comes out and does the mad thing, everyone has something to say.
It's not a mad thing.
It's the mad thing. It's the mad thing. You already said it was the mad thing.
It's
the mad thing.
No, it's not mad. It's moronic.
Hearing Piers Morgan say mad thing is crazy. It's not a mad thing. It's not a mad thing. It's just moronic. It's not a mad thing.
Presumably your peer group that you referenced earlier, they all think, good on you. Good on you, Mizzy. This is hilarious. Meanwhile, some poor woman thinks you've stolen her dog and is traumatised. Another woman has her 2 kids and you're bursting into their house uninvited.
All right.
Like you're jumping on Jewish people.
See, I was
right,
jumping
who are
on
already...
Jewish people. Hold up, wait a minute, wait a minute, no, stop.
You did.
Cool, it was a Jewish person, cool. But there was a trend going around on TikTok called 300. I've done this to numerous people, black people, white people, Asian, any types of people. I don't discriminate. So don't stop saying Orthodox Jewish person like I only targeted him and it was only him that I went for.
To an extent, I can see his point on this one. I don't necessarily know if he did that because the person was Jewish. When it comes to Jewish people, it's a sensitive subject. If you do anything to a Jewish person, it's because they're Jewish. Like, Jewish people are one of the most protected communities. Like, you cannot do anything to anyone who's Jewish. I don't believe he probably didn't jump on him because he's Jewish. He just happened to be Jewish and he jumped on him. So it's not you jumped on a Jewish man, you just jumped on a man. Like he said, he jumped on loads of random people. It doesn't make it right, but I'm just saying, once you do something to a Jewish person, it's not about what you've done, it's the fact that the person's Jewish. It becomes a whole different thing. It's a very interesting community because, like Kanye said, the entire world is run by Jewish people. So once you fuck with them, it's a problem. No matter the race of the person, what he did was objectively wrong. You can't be jumping on people, scaring them, terrorizing people in the street. But I just think he personally needs a punch in the face because once he's hurt once, he seems to be hurt once. People like him have never been hurt. They've never been in a physical altercation because if they did, then they would realize the danger that they're putting themselves into, and they would realize the repercussions that could be had by doing certain things. So people like this have never been in physical altercations. If they had, then they wouldn't keep fucking around with people because they know what could happen. He needs to get his ass beat, yeah, so that he knows some people are not going to tolerate his shit, and then he would stop. That's a good deterrent. He needs to get his ass beat or he needs some prison time. No in-betweens. If he was in America in certain states and he jumped on someone or he invaded their personal space, it would be a stand your ground thing and you would shoot them dead. And the police would be like... When Soulja Boy, I don't know if you've seen this video, but Soulja Boy, like some of his friends try to rob him in his house and he shot them. The police came in, I saw the interview, the police came in and you know what they said to Soulja Boy? They said, you should have killed them. Only in the UK can you keep fucking around like this. The UK it's a soft society.
A lot of the stuff that you do could have consequences far more serious, but you don't care, do you? As long as you get a laugh.
I have remorse for all of these things.
You don't have any remorse.
What do you mean I don't have any remorse? How are you telling me?
You have no
remorse. Are you in my
remorse.
life? Do you live in my life?
Huh?
Are you there for my pranks? Have you been there in my life?
What's your life? Tell me.
You tell me my life.
Presumably, this is whether...
Presumably,
you're
my life. Presumably,
you're about to tell me the sob story, are you? What's the sob story?
There's no sob story.
Well, go on then. What's so bad about your life that makes you do this?
My whole life, innit? I just do it for fun. On or off camera, I do my thing.
Tell me about your life. What justifies this?
What's
happened to you that makes you think you're justified in doing this?
What do you mean tell me about my life?
Well, you said you know nothing about your life. Tell me about your life.
Because I'm trying to get onto you because I'm black.
There's actually no way bro tried to use the black card in this scenario out of nowhere. This is how you know he was losing. That's how you know he was losing the conversation. He was losing the argument, and you have now lost. You lose completely. You infinitely lose, bro. Out of nowhere, no one ever mentioned your skin color. He never said anything. He never tried to insinuate or imply that. Out of nowhere, when everything else has failed, when you have absolutely no argument and nothing to say to defend yourself or to make yourself look like you're even remotely in the right, bro, he's getting on to me because I'm black. It's because I'm black. If I was white, then he'd be okay with me running into people's house. It's because I'm black. It's because I'm black. Bro, what type of shit argument is that? You better do better. You have fucked up monumentally. There's no way. It is objective that what you're doing is wrong. Objective, bro. No one could defend it. I don't care if you're white, Indian, blue, pink. I don't even care if you're a woman. You can't be running to people's houses and fucking asking people they want to die and then want to excuse it with your skin colour. What type of shit is that?
I think you're an idiot for what you've been doing. Okay. I also think you're an idiot for playing the race card when no one's mentioned your skin colour.
Really? Okay, you don't have to mention it to...
I don't care about your skin colour, Mizzy. I care about the fact that you've been terrorising all these people for a sustained period of time. I also care about the fact you've only got a tiny fine today, no deterrent to you whatsoever. You don't show any real remorse. You don't really care, do you?
The UK laws are weak, simple as. And that's not, the UK laws are weak, simple as, and that's not my fault. That's not my fault.
Once he gets caught the next time, and his punishment is 10 times worse, I don't want to see him crying, because he literally threw it in their face. They tried to give him a little slap on the wrist, and he's laughing. Ha! Look, this is weak. Like, bro, you're asking for it. You're asking for whatever comes next. You're asking for it, because you're basically taunting them at this point. You're basically boasting about the fact that you could just do what you want. He thinks he's invincible. Let's see what happens next. When I see this guy in prison for a year or two, yeah, another video's coming. I'm gonna be laughing. Because he deserves it. He's literally taunting the entire government. Like, bro's taunting the entire law, like, around it. Like, oh yeah, this is a weak country anyway, so I'll do what I want.
Gary Bronze, let's try and talk to each other as human beings.
All right, Piers.
All right? Yeah, I'm trying to understand why there's no real remorse here. Why do
there's
you not
no real
understand
remorse? What do you mean why there's
the
no real
consequences
remorse?
of your
I went
actions
to
have
go
been?
apologise off social media. I could have recorded that apology and that would have been another viral video. Whether it's hate or whatever, literally, hate brings money, hate brings likes, hate brings views. It doesn't matter. Love or hate, it still brings views.
Why do you prefer to do the hateful stuff?
It's not like I prefer to do the hateful stuff. It's just like it's easier to do the hateful stuff.
Why are you laughing? You think
And
it's fun?
obviously, I don't think it's fun, but you're a funny person.
You do think it's funny?
You're a funny person.
You do. I've seen the videos. You do
Obviously,
think it's just really funny.
At the time, I think it's funny. My fan base thinks it's funny, and it's we outside, innit? It's a movement. But
What's the
deep
movement?
down,
What's the movement?
Deep down, being free and not letting anyone tell you nothing.
It's not a movement. That's the thing. I've seen this guy before. You know what I'm saying? We outside and singing it and saying it's a movement. Bro thinks he's an activist. He thinks he's Martin Luther King or something. You're not an activist, bro. This is not a movement. You're not doing anything for you. You're not doing anything for your people. You're not doing anything for the black youth in London. No one's saying, oh my lord, I never knew that I could run to someone else. Thank you for opening the doors for young black men to run into other people's house. Like, no one asked for this right to you're not creating opportunities for us, bro. You're not helping. You're not being helpful at all. There's nothing that you stand for. Don't act like you stand for something like this is some type of movement. We outside. We've been outside for hundreds of years. We don't need your help. We've been outside. This is not new. How about you be outside and actually be a decent human being? How about you be outside and actually not bother other people, like leave people alone whilst you're outside? And if you continue, you're not going to be outside for very long, I promise you. You're going to be in a nice cell inside. We inside. Your supporters are probably 14 and below. 14 and below. The same thing on Boot Gang back in the day. I used to think it was funny, but I was like, what, 14, 13? And it was funny at the time, but anyone who's above the age of 16 is not going to find this funny.
But I'm curious, who in your family is there to tell you this
Why
is
do you need to
wrong?
go to my family? I'm my own person, so talk about me.
Because
not my
you
family.
don't-
No.
Because you don't...
Just look at this guy's face. I'm a freeze frame it right here. This is not a grown man, bro. This has to be a child. This is the type of shit you do to your substitute teacher in year 7, bro. This is just childish. He's stuck in secondary school. You ever met someone who is 18, 19, like they're still young, but they kind of like left school like a couple years ago, 3 years ago, and they're still stuck in that same mindset? Some people end up stuck there for a long time. Some people are 25, they're still stuck in secondary school mindset, high school mindset. His fan base are probably all school children. And the fact that he cares so much about the validation of children shows that he's still a child himself.
I'm my own person. I'm legally an adult now, so I can do what I want.
What are you going to do now?
What am I going to do now? Twitter, Mizzy is banned, and I'm going to be on Twitch. Yeah, I'm going to start streaming on Twitch, IRL streams, gaming streams. My Twitch is Mizzy'S live if you want to get at that. But yeah.
People that garner attention through delinquency, people who make, I'm going to call it fast food content. It can be the same with music as well. People that make fast food content, whatever the content is, it doesn't just have to be like music. It could be fashion. If you make fast food content, fast food art, things that people only like for the shock value, you can't keep the art for long. How much longer can he keep making these type of videos? And how much longer can it actually be entertaining? He doesn't actually have a fan base. He thinks he does. That's why he's plugging all his shit. Oh yeah, come watch you play gaming on Twitch. No one's coming to watch you play gaming. All your fan base only like you for the stupid shit you do. They don't like you. They like the stupid shit you do. Even your friends don't like you. They only like the stupid shit that you do. You cannot bring a whole group of people to watch you play games because people don't actually find you entertaining. They don't find you likable. They don't like you. They don't care for you. They don't care about you. Nothing about you is exceptional. They're laughing at you. They're not even laughing with you. They're laughing at you. You do not have a fan base. That's the thing. You're deluded because you believe that because you have loads of views that people actually are fans of you. No one's a fan of you, bro. To build an actual fan base in a field for whatever it is, any type of content you're creating, takes quality product over a long period of time consistently. You cannot consistently keep creating this shit because you're gonna end up consistently doing prison time. You cannot consistently do this. So when you stop doing this and you start trying to make your little gaming videos, no one's gonna watch because they only came for your antics. That's it. They're not here for you. They're only here for your antics.